Dear students, hope you all are preparing well for your SSCE examination. The exam is around the corner. So, we have come up with this podcast to help political science students to ace this exam with confidence and ease. In this podcast, we will discuss the strategies and effective study techniques which will help you come out with flying colors in your exam. For this, today we have with us Ms. Shweta Sinha, Faculty of Political Science, Delhi Public School, Bangalore East, to discuss some important and useful tips to solve the paper. Ma'am, beginning with you, how should students begin their preparation?
Thank you, ma'am. Welcome, everyone. First and foremost, students should be aware of the exam pattern and the marking scheme. Political science theory carries 80 marks and there are 15 chapters in total. It's a 3-hour paper. I'm sharing the marks pattern and the question paper marks distribution for your easy reference. As you can see on the screen, part 1 consists of book number 1, which is Contemporary World Politics. There are 7 chapters in total. Marks distributed for all the chapters is 6, except for the last chapter, which is Globalization. It carries 4 marks. Part 2, which is book number 2, Politics in India Since Independence. It has 8 chapters, and the marks distribution is as follows. As you can see on the screen, the first chapter carries 6 marks, the second chapter carries 4 marks, third chapter has 2 marks, fourth 6 marks, fifth chapter 4 marks, sixth chapter again has 4 marks, seventh chapter carries 6 marks, and eighth chapter carries 8 marks. Now the question paper marks distribution is as follows. There will be 5 sections. Section A consists of MCQs, where there will be 12 questions of 1 mark each. Section B, there will be 6 questions of 2 marks each. Section C will consist of 5 questions, 4 marks each. And section D will have 3 parts. One is cartoon-based question, the other one is passage-based question, and the last one is map-based questions. All these 3 parts will have 4 marks each. Last section, which is section E, consists of 4 questions, which will have 6 marks each. These are long answer questions. So the next step would be that students should focus on high-scoring topics and application-based questions. Analyzing and solving previous year's questions will also help a lot. Students should be thorough with their CBSE textbook because the questions are asked from the textbook itself. They need to read the book again and again.
Thank you, ma'am. Your advice on strategic planning, active learning, and consistent revision is truly valuable. Moving on to my next question. How should students approach answer writing?
The answer writing should be structured with an introduction, body, and conclusion. This is true especially for long answer questions. It is important to write the answers in bullet points or subheadings to make them reader-friendly. Please underline the keywords. Students should also make sure that they write legibly. Practice writing long answer questions at least once every day to improve speed and accuracy. Avoid writing lengthy, unstructured answers. Remember, clarity and precision is important, and that will come only with practice.
I really appreciate the practical tips to frame the answers. Your guidance will certainly help. Coming to the next question, how important is time management?
Time management is very important. Students need to make a study plan. Time management is very important. Students need to make a study plan and stick to it. They can set daily targets to finish the syllabus without overwhelming themselves. They should also time their answers while they are attempting model or previous year's question papers. This helps them to build their writing speed and they become comfortable with the time constraints during reducing anxiety during the actual exam.
Thank you for your clear and practical guidance on managing time in political science paper. This approach definitely ensures steady progress without feeling overwhelmed. Moving to my next question, how important is to revise?
So revision is very essential to retain whatever has been studied. Use flowcharts and acronyms for easy recall. Students should keep around 45 minutes to an hour for revision every day. I would suggest that they make a gist of the chapters and refer it for last-minute revision.
These tips are incredibly useful. Using acronyms and flowcharts makes revision efficient. I hope everyone will definitely incorporate this into their study routine. Coming to the next question, ma'am. What are some common mistakes students make in pol science?
So what some students do is that they memorize without understanding the concepts. Strong conceptual clarity is very important. Political science requires analytical skills, so do not depend too much on rote learning. As I have pointed out earlier, avoid writing lengthy and unstructured answers. Write to the point answers. Another thing to keep in mind is that the student should write the question number very carefully. I would also suggest that they attempt all the questions. Don't forget to write down your name, roll number on the supplementary sheet as well, and tie it with the main answer booklet properly. I would also say that the students read the questions carefully. They should try to understand what is being asked in the question and then answer accordingly. The thumb rule is you write 4 points for 4 marks and 6 points for 6-mark questions. Please keep at least 5 to 10 minutes for revision of your answer script.
To excel in political science, focus on conceptual clarity and analytical thinking rather than rote memorization. Your advice will definitely help in maximizing efficiency during the exam. Thanks again for your valuable insights. Now, coming to the last question. Any final tips for students preparing the exam?
Yes, I would say manage your time well. Practice writing concise answers. You can also have a small peer group where you can clear your doubts and also motivate each other. Stay focused and calm, take regular breaks, and limit screen time. Remember, political science is all about perspective and articulation. Enjoy the learning process. Be consistent and confident. You have prepared well, and success will be yours. All the very best.
And that brings us today episode end. A huge thanks to you, Ms. Shweta, for sharing such valuable guidance and expert advice with us. To all our listeners, keep practicing, stay consistent, and believe in yourself. All the very best for your upcoming examination. Thank you.